Hello, Steel City Surge fans. Skippy here, coach of your Steel City Surge. Back for week number 8 of SPDA. We are taking on Brandon P this week. And we do not have Chinchino. We have Terra, Poison, Spirit Tomb as the Terra Captain. Lucy Landorus. Yeah, basically everybody. No Pheasantipity. Spidops. Probably going to be Stakeout. I am very okay with leading Bug Hunter. And going from there, we are Terra, Electric, Rotom Heat. This could be a scary match. Terra Poison was not on my list of items to deal with for Spiritomb, but it is what it is. Spidops is probably going to be a lead. I could also see Deoxys, or maybe Cinderace being a lead. Expect that Landorus to be Life Orb with Sheer Force. Libero, Cinderace. Okay. Good luck, have fun to Brandon. I'm gonna need a lot of luck in this one. Goodra, okay. So, Goodra lead. I'm trying to think because I was not expecting really a Goodra lead, but I think Goodra gets hazards, like Stealth Rock maybe. No, it doesn't. It gets a lot of attacking moves. I kind of just want to knock you off. Flamethrower, okay. Does about half. And gets a burn. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's been annoying. Get rid of leftovers, so that's good. Okay. If you go for Flamethrower, I mean, I could go into Enamorus, but I really want to save Enamorus. I'm going to recover here. I am curious to see what you go for on this turn. You go for another Flamethrower. Yeah. Okay. You're just going to spam Flamethrower here. Enamorus doesn't quite KO Goodra from this range. I think I can just go into Rotom Heat here. I can Volt Switch on it. Yep, Flamethrower again. That's going to do very little. Not very little, but it does do a decent chunk. It's a crit, that's why. Are you kidding me? Already the RNG is against us in this game. I hate it. I'm gonna Volt Switch. You stay in. Okay. So, what could you go here? Go for here. It could be like Hydro Pump or something. If I go in with hands, I should be fine. So I'm gonna go in with hands. Surf. Okay, that's gonna do little. It does very little. You do have Spirit Tomb in the back. You outspeed for sure. So you could go for another move. You could swap into Spirit Tomb. If you do go into Spirit Tomb, I think I would just swap back into Sableye. I'm gonna Volt Switch. I don't think you stay in. You do stay. You switch out. Okay. This is gonna be Spirit Tomb for sure. Yep. Spirit Tomb swap. And Spirit Tomb, if it's Terra Poison, can live a Moonblast from Enamorus. I do think I want to force that pressure. I'm going to force it. And your leftovers. Okay. I'm gonna force you to Terra. And I kind of just want to go back into Sableye. Sableye is burned at the moment. I don't want to lose Sableye early is the problem. And Hex does do a lot of damage to me. How much does Rotom take? Rotom does pretty good here, so I'll go into Rotom. I'll force the Terra and go into Rotom. Because I really don't want, like, for instance, Terra Blast Poison to come out onto Enamorus and do a massive chunk, or potentially KO depending on the build. Yep, there's the Terra. Force the Terra. So now there's no fighting immunity on the other team. So that is really, really good for me. I forced that Terra early. Okay, and this probably is toxic. Okay, that's annoying. I don't like that. I should have gone into Starmery, maybe. That's a bit annoying. I mean, this is fine, I guess, because I think I get a little bit of HP back each turn. I am just gonna Volt Switch here. You stay in. Okay, you're taking down a good chunk. This could be Hex, and I don't want it to be Hex. So, I mean, I could go into Enamorus now, but I don't like that. If this is Hex from Spirit Tomb, Greninja can take one. I could go back into Iron Hands, though. I don't like that. We'll go into Iron... No. I'll go into Greninja here. I'll go into Greninja. Hex, yep, okay. There's a little bit. Now, I could Surf with Protean and get a lot of chip off, because I don't think you can really damage me all that much. Because you have Toxic as one of your moves. So, I'm gonna force Chip here. If you get more status off on me, that's fine, I guess. Pain Split, okay. That's a little bit annoying. But I guess that's better than something else getting hit with Pain Split. This guy is annoying. I need to get Enamorus in safely, because we can KO this thing if we get it in safely. We are currently a water type, so I'm gonna keep surfing here. We do see a swap. Okay, what do we see a swap into? If it's Deoxys, that's not bad. Turbo the Rank Master. That's the Goodra. Okay. This could do a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I just U-turn here. Doesn't have an item, so I can go potentially... I don't like going into Starm here. I think I just go back into my Iron Hands. Iron Hands really forces some stuff Goodra to hit me. Flamethrower does come out again. Okay, no burn, that's massive. I'm gonna go Drain Punch here. I don't like how much chip I've taken, but this is a pivoting game for me. I know I already have Spirit Tomb damaged, and it has used its Terra. So that's really good for me. I do see a swap. Top. Okay, so that's the Landorus. Okay. It does a large chunk. We are... Oh, that's a crit. Okay, that's really good done. So we're at 397. If this is Sheer Force Life Orb, an Earth Power max roll is the only thing that KOs, unless it's Modest. Otherwise, we can... I mean, I feel like this has to be Earth Power, right? I feel like this has to be Earth Power, so I feel like I can probably go into an Amorous right away. But I don't like that. And we do live whatever it goes for, unless it's a Modest. If it's Modest, which I don't think it would be, it's about a 62% chance. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what you do. Sludge Wave. Okay, I'm glad I didn't switch to an Amorous then. We lived that easily. Yachi Berry. I think you still go down to a Yachi Berry. Yeah, you do. Cool. Massive threat taken out. Okay, massive threat is gone, and Iron Hands still has half HP. This could be a Spidops play. I don't know. I feel like you could potentially go Deoxys. Speed. You're a mixed attacker. Psycho Boost can KO from this range because we are roughly half HP. I'm gonna say we're at like 52%. So we would go down to a Psycho Boost if you have it. Yep, there's Deoxys. Yeah, we're actually a little bit higher than I thought. 282. We're at 60%. So if this is Psycho Boost from a mixed attacker, it's a little bit better for us. I feel like I can go into Sableye, maybe. Yeah, I like going into Sableye here, and I can recover. Plus, I can force a taunt onto this thing. The nice thing is with Sableye, too, is I can now taunt the... the Spiritomb if it comes in, so it can't Toxic me. But that doesn't matter because I'm burned. Iron Hands is still really good for Goodra, so I'm going to keep that in the back. Nasty plot. Uh-oh. Nasty plot. I don't like that. Okay, so if you're at +2 and you're offensive, Ice Beam does do a lot of damage to me. I'm at 158. Ice Beam is a guaranteed KO no matter what I do. That's if you're invested. I feel like I need to see what you have. I feel like no matter what happens, though, I definitely go down to whatever you have. Greninja can't really come in to take a hit either. I feel like I have to go for a knockoff and hope you're not max special attack. Meteor Beam! Oh, your power Meteor Beam. That's crazy. That is insane. That is not good at all. +3. I mean, I can Whirlwind with Skarmory at least. And that's kind of what I have to do here, is just Whirlwind and get you out. You know you have Thunderbolt as one of your attacking moves. Spidops, okay. I'm okay with this. I use Skarmory, and I am going to Drill Peck, I think. I mean, Drill Peck does half damage. I kind of... No, I'm going to go for the attack. Because if you first impression... Okay. You're bulky. Interesting. Yep, Sticky Web. That makes sense. I do not like that too much, but I can't really do much about it. I'm going to Spikes, actually. I'm going to Spikes here. Because then you either are taking Spikes damage, or you're taking Sticky Webs. By going with Libero, Port Change, Cinderace. And I really like that, because if you do Port Change to get the Sticky Webs, then Enamorus probably outspeeds a lot of different things. Deoxys speed at -1 speed is 300, so you either are taking Chip the entire game, the entire rest of the game. U-turn. Okay, you're gonna take more Chip here, that's fine. Skarmory, you did your job. You got a little bit of Chip. At least I think you got a little bit of Chip. Okay, Sticky Web, U-turn. Parrot, that is the Cinderace. Are you Boots? You are Boots. Okay. So, Cinderace comes out. I think I just go into Rotom now. Cinderace. I mean, you can't really do much to me, and Thunderbolt does a lot of damage. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt. U-turn, okay. Well, something's gonna take a lot of damage here on this switch because of Chip with Spikes and the Thunderbolt tick, and then the Volt switch after. So something is going to take damage. I think I really need to keep Iron Hands alive for late game and be like that sweeper at the end. Spidops is going to come out and go down. Okay. So the Spidops is down, but it did its job basically, so... This could be Goodra, and if it is, I'm just gonna Volt Switch. But I think Goodra might be at the point where... Parrot. So that's the Cinderace again. Okay, you're just gonna keep chipping me down, so I'm just gonna Volt Switch here. On this turn. We do U-turn again, that's okay, you're gonna keep chipping me down a bit. That's alright. I'm gonna get out of here too. And I'm gonna get the switch priority. Plus, something is going to come in and take chip damage, because none of the other Mons have boots. Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, this is actually really good for me. This is actually really good for me. Enamorus against Deoxys. Let me just see real quick. Enamorus against Deoxys if it has Thunderbolt. After one chip, it does... After one... Life Orb tick, I could go down to a Thunderbolt from base Deoxys. But I think I go for it. I still have Iron Hands. I still have Iron Hands. Greninja is still there. I can always preserve if needed. I'm going to go with Enamorus here. Enamorus is going to force damage on something. I could potentially even go for a Moonblast, depending on the Spirit Tomb set. Or I could go for something else. It's max HP, say it's careful, max SPDA, which I don't think it is. With Terra Poison. Earth Power is still doing a lot to it. It's just barely... Where is it? It's just barely under 25%, so... I think I need to go for Earth Power here, which I'm fine with. Okay, we take out the Spirit Tomb. Okay. I know Deoxys doesn't have an item, so it's going to go down to one singular attack, which is really good. Cinderace is probably the most scary option right now because of Pyro Ball. I don't know if you go with that, though, because I think you might... You do go with Carrot. Okay. It does force Pyro Ball, which Rotom probably lives decently well at 124, and it could miss. I mean, maybe. Am I gonna get another chance to hit this thing, though, with Enamorus? Probably not. No, I think I need to go for an Earth Power here. I'm gonna go for it. Gunk Shot. Oh, and he hits it. It's over. I'm gonna go in with Overclock, and I'm gonna Volt Switch. Gunk Shot was not on my radar. But if he missed, that would have been insane. I'm gonna Volt Switch here, because I think you U-turn. No, you Gunk Shot too. Okay. Wow, hitting two... Another crit, man? The amount of RNG in this game is stupid. I have got basically nothing. I've got basically nothing when it comes to RNG. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. Like... this is stupid. Now Greninja doesn't outspeed at all. Please miss a Gunk Shot or a Pyro Ball. How? Oh yeah, I'm Boots. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I am Boots. I am... what is wrong with me? I still don't think I win this no matter what. Deoxys comes in. I think you have to go for a move here. Like, you have Thunderbolt. I think you need to go for Thunderbolt. I'm just gonna hard swap into Unit, and if you for some reason have something like a Psychic move, then maybe it's over. Are you kidding me? Is that... No, that's just base. Okay, cool. Yay. GG's! I hate how much RNG is in this game sometimes, man. Like, there were so many instances of crits or status that were like 10% or less. Like, 30% chance from gunk shot, okay. That 80% chance to hit. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it. Anytime I go for any of those moves, it doesn't work. Like, I miss. Every single time. But no, all it takes is a very, very lucky person. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the season. It's over. I'll see you guys maybe never. I don't know. I'm sick of it. Maybe when Champions comes out. Thanks for watching. Peace.